So getting started today with our webinar on what to consider when buying a laptop. So firstly, one of the biggest things to choose from is the brand. Some of the main brands include Apple, HP, Asus, and Dell. Obviously, there are many more, but these were some of the commons. Like there's LG, Acer, MSI, and more. So now getting started with looking at Apple laptops, some of their pros are a high definition screen display, and a high-end look aesthetically. You also have the ability to connect to iCloud, which means you can access pictures, messages, notes, and contacts that are on your phone on your laptop, particularly for Macs. They have very nice multitasking abilities. However, some of the cons are that the price is higher compared to other brands. On old MacBooks, there's no HDMI in case you need to display your screen through a cable. And on the newer MacBooks, there is no USB ports, which means you may need to get an adapter to connect a mouse, which obviously you'll have to pay extra for. You also have limited storage capacities, meaning you may not be able to download certain applications like a large quantity of videos. Now moving on to HP, the pros are that it has many product lines, which include Chromebook, ZBook, ProBook, and more. It boasts fast print speeds, and it's able to use Microsoft softwares like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, all to download for free. Some of the cons being that the laptop is more sensitive than other computers and can get wet or break down easily. Batteries are also not long-term and can be harmed quite easily if not treated properly. And lastly, the basic HP laptops can be slower than other laptops, depending on the model. Now looking at Asus laptops, the pros are that most of their models are at an affordable price. They're sustainable and are designed to keep up with the latest technology and updates. Laptop runs smoothly and quietly. And now the cons are that most of their lower lines of laptops have low battery life, mediocre screen quality, and they have substandard customer service compared to other companies. And now looking at Dell laptops, some of the pros are that the product is sold for a lower price. They have strong technical support teams, and they have advanced security built in through Windows, which gives you better malware detection, which means it can identify viruses easier. Looking at some of the cons, the laptops are heavy compared to other brands, and extra items that you may need to buy for the computer are harder to access. Some of the laptops have poor build quality, but obviously not the more expensive models. Now moving on to the cost of laptops, they vary on the brand, type of laptop, and year the device was released is a big one. Here you can see a list of the estimated price range in Canadian dollars for the laptops. So for Apple, they start at $11.99 all the way to $23.99. For HP, $479 to $17.99, and Asus, $319 to $19.99, and Dell, $348 to $1,299. Now, looking at the storage capabilities for laptops, it's a very good thing to consider when purchasing a laptop, and some things your storage is used for is photos and videos, music, your browsers, documents, system, and entertainment. Now, some tips to consider about how much laptop storage you need. Non-professional users usually have 128 to 320 gigabytes of storage, which is usually enough if you're just storing some documents, videos, and using an average browser. If you are a light computer user, 128 gigabytes is a good amount, although 256 gigabytes is recommended. If you download many movies, you would want to get at least 500 gigabytes, as downloading movies takes up a lot of space. An option you can do to save the storage in your laptop is transfer photos, videos, movies to a hard drive. A hard drive does not come with a computer you purchase, although you may find bundles in certain stores. Now, some common uses for laptops include things like entertainment. It's great for a variety of different things, and some things you can do to entertain yourself on your laptop is download movies, shows, music onto your laptop, use Netflix, YouTube, and other streaming services, and play fun games you can find for free on the internet or download off desired app stores. You can even take photos and videos on laptops if that's something you're interested in. And another great use is for learning purposes, and the internet is a great resource for that. Some online activities include finding surveys about something you want to learn more about, or for Mac on the Finder, you can search for a topic you are interested in learning about. Use You can even use Google Translate through your browser to learn more about a new language, or watch video tutorials on YouTube to learn about different topics. These just being some of the examples. And online shopping and banking is a great way to stay out of stores during COVID-19 times. And you can shop for clothing, accessories, furniture, appliances, or anything that you need from our company's website. Online banking, you can pay your bills online, e-transfer your friends, and have easy access to your account all through your laptop. You can even shop for your groceries online, order your groceries, and pick them up at store. Some companies even have them delivered right at your door, like Costco and Walmart. You can also browse without limitations, meaning that if you have a computer versus just a tablet or phone, it allows you to do a lot more. Like, through most sites are optimized for tablet and phone browsing, not all are, and that can make them difficult to navigate with a smaller touchscreen. Likewise, there are many applications that are either not available or are limited when used on anything other than a computer. Now, looking at the difference between laptops versus desktop computers, for laptops, the pros are that it's portable and mobile. It includes its own power by only needing to be charged and not plugged in. And they have good security features, and they're convenient to use anywhere. Most computers also have a long battery life to last you throughout your entire day, and a single cord is all you need to charge it. And some of the cons being that you can only use certain apps with a internet connection, and most higher end laptops are pretty costly, and they take many frequent updates depending on the operating system, and they break easily if it is dropped. So now looking at the desktop pros and cons, the pros being that it's upgradable, meaning you can do things like add storage, memory, and even change the processor if you want to get really advanced. And it has a maximum performance, higher spec hardware, has large screens that are easy to read and work off of. So in summary, basically desktop boasts higher processing capability, speed, and you have more real estate in terms of your workstation. And now some of the cons are that they take up a lot of space, meaning that they're not portable. You can't carry your desktop around, although you could transport it if you wanted to. They can be noisy. They may or may not be completely wireless in their components, and it's has high operating costs in terms of energy efficiency. So that concludes our presentation on what to consider while buying your laptop. Thanks for your attention.